SAC Fans React. I'm Shaun Middleton, and tonight Sunderland versus Fleetwood time. And obviously, you know the score. It's live. We are live outside the Stadium of Light midweek game. Sunderland versus Fleetwood. With myself, Shaun Middleton. I'm just by myself actually. There's nobody else around. The wind is really, really strong as well. So there's a chance that the the tripod could probably end up in the north stand by the end of this this stream. But if you could please subscribe to the channel, it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny. And please, hit that like button as well. It's just the same scenarios. I think the teams have just been announced. But first of all, I'll go to the live chat. Why is it like that? Right at the top, Acacia, Cam, and Jude. First one in the house. Good evening. How are you all? Says Acacia, Cam, and Jude. A big fan of the channel, also helps out as well. Joanne Punchin, obviously the main moderator, and she is a massive supporter of the channel as well. So thanks to you guys. Alex Cottrell, get up, Shaun. Acacia, even Joanne. Colin Major, lads, you can do it. Colin, I did see you on Saturday down Charlton. I remember seeing you. I know, obviously, you know James Charles, what he's a canny lad. He looks out for you, and I hope you're keeping well. Christy Younger, Paul Lee says, "Where's our Matthew?" Well, I'm not quite sure, Paul. I'm hoping he can come along, but at the minute, as I see it, there's just me. So you'll have to put up with my ugly face for the first few first 5-10 minutes. Right. I think the squads have just been announced, so I will go to the squads. I would like somebody behind the camera, because I think the wind's picking right up. Right, here we go. It's Patterson in goal, Winchester, Bailey Wright, Armand and Malgi, who's been brilliant to come back. If you know the song, it's a good song as well. Dennis Sirkin, Patrick Roberts is in the team. Corby Evans is the captain. Jim Atelier, Clark, Embleton, and Stewart. So that is the starting 11. Phil Smith, the journalist for the Sunderland Echo, says Pat Roberts makes his first Sunderland start tonight against Fleetwood Town. Jack Clark and Elliot Embleton also come in the side. Broadhead and Pritchard not in the squad. That's a bit of a strange one. Defoe and Luke O'Neill return to the bench. I didn't see the bench there, but on the bench this evening, you've got Hoffman, Dan Neil, Callum Doyle. I was going to see a Denver Hume there. Try a Hume. Jermaine Defoe, Lyndon Gooch, and Luke O'Neill. So that is the team for tonight. And I've still got nobody around. I know where Michael Bowers is. I'm hoping somebody comes in here, comes and helps us out. But if you could, Joanne, Acacia, share the Fans React link on Twitter, please, if you could. Just get more people involved. That'd be much appreciated. All right. Right, anyway, back to the live chat. Colin Major, I give up. I don't know what he said. Hi. Oh, they're saying hi to each other in the chat. And I think I'm up to scratch with the comments. Obviously, I'll just say quickly about the game on Saturday at Charlton at the Valley. I was at the game. It was the first time since I've been doing the fans reactions that I've never actually did any fans reactions. I went down with Matthew and a couple of the lads. I didn't do any interviews. Unfortunately, I had a day off, and it was pretty nice. Not driving, just relaxing. Everything was good apart from the game. We didn't take the 3 points. I think it was 2 points definitely lost. I've read them out, Michael. Cheers. I'll get Michael in a minute. He's the gang here. He's just arrived. Michael Bowers, Lauren Kenny. Lauren, you all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
The gang's here. So, like to see it, it was a frustrating game to say the least. We've got a clean sheet, but we should have won that game. We weren't clinical enough. We didn't take our chances, and we've got to improve tonight because we've slipped out of the playoffs as we speak, and these other teams below so it's got game in hand. So I think it's 10 games to go now. We need to really start winning some football matches, because if we don't finish in the playoffs, it's going to be an absolute catastrophe for this football club if we don't finish in the top 6, it's going to be a season to forget. Put it that way. Anyway, I will bring in Michael Bowers. Yep, Michael Bowers. Michael, I don't need to tell you. I don't need to tell Michael because Michael knows about the mic situations. He knows where to put us.
Do it somewhere not pleasant.
Right, there. Right, sorted. We're in the middle. We're in the bang in the middle.
Hello.
Right, Michael Bowers. Me brother from another mother.
I know. You begged us to come on, and I'm back. Give people more of what they don't want.
I just want to touch up on the game on Saturday. I know you're the Mr. Clean Sheet man, and you've got made up with. I think. Yeah. Well, no,
Mr. Clean Sheet.
Right. I mean, we've got 2 clean sheets now. I mean,
really?
Coming out that
I thought some football fans clean sheets don't matter. I thought it was all about scoring goals.
Coming out that game on Saturday, I mean, I was just saying that I didn't do the fans' reactions for the first time in years. I've always done the fans' reactions, but I just had a day off.
Yeah.
Coming out with that game on Saturday, I felt so disappointed, Michael. I mean, we had loads of chances. We had loads of possession. We had many moments. We just couldn't put the ball in the net. There was bodies on the line by SHAUN. You've got to give them respect because I think going to the game they lost 4-5 off the bounce.
But however, they have got a side of they're underperforming as a team.
Oh, massively.
When you've got the likes of Jonathan Leckles, you've Scott Frasers, Connor Washington, Jaden Stockley. There is some.
You forgot somebody.
Oh dear. No, I was talking about good players. George Dobson, obviously, he gave his all. He just wasn't good enough for where we wanted to be. Charlton are underperforming as a club, and that's why I don't. When I talk about results that we shouldn't have dropped points in, I don't count Charlton in that too much because they shouldn't be where they are.
No, they shouldn't be.
But you look like. But at the end of the day, Saturday for me was a case where draws like Saturday I can tolerate. Draws like Saturday, I think for me are a lot more bearable than the draws against Wimbledon and Burton because I could tell the team tried to win the game.
Trying to win,
you were there.
Oh,
we had like Ross Stewart had a very good chance, had a couple of decent headers. Dennis Sirkin had a shot cleared off the line. Clark as well. Elliot Embleton had a chance.
Another day you could win that game 3-0.
Exactly.
It's just one of them games, and look at the emphasis there, the determination was there. We're battled to the end, and it was disappointing.
You got to look at it this way. Well, actually, just very quickly to Paul Lead, with you, mate. People of Ukraine were with you. Hopefully that this needless violence stops. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. I mean, look, 2 clean sheets away from Mr. Clean Sheet is at clean sheets again. This will play, I think, well, providing we, don't bottle it tonight or Saturday or whatnot, then I think clean sheets are bigger than people realise. Now, the more important than people realise, confidence gets built from the back. Yeah. And the fact you've kept 2 clean sheets in a row, 4 points away from home while not conceding a goal, one of which was to a team that's still probably going to finish in the top 2 in Wigan. Yeah. If you can't get confidence from that, then what's the point?
That's what I'm saying. But looking at the table, I put a tweet out on the way home on the train with Matthew and
was this about where are we finishing in the table?
DJ Sizzler and Ethan Dixon. It was a great day out. I mean, but apart from the game, it was 2 points dropped, but you've got to try to take the positives at the game.
Exactly, and that point will be all right as long as we do deliver in these 2 home games.
But Michael, 10 games to go. 30 points to play for. I mean, it's getting down to nitty-gritty now. Yeah. I've just seen before you come live on the show, if this team doesn't finish in the top 6, that is an absolute catastrophe for this football club.
Well, either if you don't finish in the top 6, or you finish in the top 6 and you don't win the playoffs. Basically, if we don't get promoted, it's a stat story again.
Of course.
That's it. Sorry, Lee's just saying a case here, big Sheffield United fan case here for you watching. Sorry, Chef Weds. Yeah, sorry, Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, she does. She loves Sheffield Wednesday, doesn't she? I'll tell you. Hang on. I'm just going to ask this for Casey because I can't not ask it. Casey, how do you feel about Sheffield Wednesday versus Sunderland playoff final?
Casey, I apologise. I've got nothing to do with it.
Honestly, I promise you guys, Sean doesn't have anything to do with this. It's just me taking the mick out of her. She knows it. But anyway, like you said, all right, 10 games to go. For me to get in the playoffs, how many wins do you think we need to finish in the top 6? I think 6. 7 seals it.
I think 7 seals it. But that's that fine line. I think 7 seals it, but it's just you're looking at the other teams who's coming to form, and Plymouth's got games in hand. Bolton's playing.
Have you seen Plymouth's running though?
Have they got a hard one another?
I'll tell you right now, they've got Accrington. Well, obviously the games they've got that are winnable: Accrington, Cheltenham. I think it's Wimbledon and Burton, right? But this is who they've also got to play.
Yeah.
Bolton, Portsmouth, Wigan, MK Dons, Sunderland. I think there was another one. Wickham as well is in that running, and there's another team that's near the top in there that they have Oxford as well.
Yeah.
Now, if I was Plymouth, to get the games in hand, I don't think I'd be wanting 8 of our last 12 fixtures to be against teams near the top.
That's true.
Bear in mind as well, Sheffield have still got to play teams around us. I think Oxford do as well. Aside from Oxford and Plymouth, we don't have to play anyone around us. And aside from Oxford, Plymouth, Rotherham, we've got 7 of our last 10 are very, very winnable fixtures. So I'm telling you right now, I am very well. You can screenshot this when we lose or draw tonight. But if we're competent, I am confident we'll finish in the playoffs.
I was about to say that, but obviously moving on from there, obviously a disappointing. For me, it was 2 points lost. But moving on, Michael, the team tonight.
Clark and Roberts starting.
Broadhead's he's obviously picked up a niggle, hasn't he?
I noticed that he wasn't fit. Unless I'm hoping that maybe Alex Neil's thinking, right, we don't want to play him 2 games in 3 days.
Give him another rest of Saturday.
Because he's only just come back from an injury which kept him out for a few months. I think for games like tonight, this is where I want to see Clark and Roberts in the team, and I want to see what they can do. I know that they're not going to be at probably full fitness. Well, there won't be. I would imagine there very well won't be.
Should be getting another one now, Michael, surely.
Well, exactly. But think about it this way: how would you feel going into the playoffs if you had? Let's say for the worst case scenario, Pritchard doesn't play again this season, including the playoffs. If we get there.
I think he's going to be out.
I would imagine.
Season, like,
the best case scenario is he might have a role in the playoffs, but he won't be fit then at that point. But say he's out, right? How would you feel going to the playoffs if you had your Elliot Embletons, your Nathan Broadheads, Jack Clark, Patrick Roberts,
massively confident.
Dan Neil, arrested Dan Neil, arrested Callum Doyle,
Dan Neil going to the playoffs as well.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, we've got. I'm telling you, another one. Whereas I'm about Mr. Clean Sheets, I'm also Mr. Application, and I always say that if these players put the application for the rest of the season, we will finish. If these put the competent and right application and effort levels for the rest of the season, we will get promoted by the playoffs.
What I keep on saying to people as well, what you've got to bear in mind is,
it's fine.
I think that going into the playoffs, like, just fingers crossed we're in them, we could go into them in good form, and it's usually us just missing out the top 2, falling out.
That's what I was going to say. Yes, right.
Because we could go into the playoffs in good form.
I'm going to mention the Roke Report podcast. Great shout, by the way, guys. Great pod the other night. But James Hunter was on there, and he's been saying what I've been saying. The last 2 times we've been going for the top 2. We have been. Oh, by the way, quickly, Morgan, get well soon. I've just noticed that Joanne's put a comment about it.
I was just. You know what? I'm going to mention that.
No, it's fine. Well, Morgan, hopefully we don't let you down tonight, but we'll wait and see. But anyway, the last 2 times we've gone in the playoffs, the attitude's been, we've missed out on top 2. Now it's the playoffs. I can't be bothered for this. Now, because we know top 2's done, it's like, right, okay, the playoffs is the end goal now. So if we can get into the playoffs and get in there in decent form, that change in mindset and mentality could be what gets sorted. Like, remember, we've got a manager who knows how to win the playoffs as well.
And the league above he's won the playoffs in. Not League One,
exactly,
the championship.
And against much harder teams.
Exactly.
And I'll still maintain there's elements of a championship team here that he's got. So for me, if we're competent enough, we should be winning the playoffs to get promoted.
Right, Michael. Moving on, because I'll try and get more people in. You score predictions tonight. Are you confident who's going to score?
I think we will win. Again, providing we put the application in, I think we will win. And if we don't win, it's because we haven't put the application in or given 100%. But tonight, I'll say okay. I would have said 2-0, but every time I
made your mind.
I'll tell you right. Every time I say for us to keep a clean sheet, we always concede. So I'm going to go 3-1s, 2-1s. I'll go 2-1 Sunderland, and I'm going to say Ross Stewart, and I'm going to say Patrick Roberts to get his first Sunderland goal.
Right. Thanks for your time, Michael. Remember to go and subscribe to Michael's channel. He's on 3,000. I think you're on 3,000.
I think I'm on 3,100 and something subscribers.
Go and subscribe
to 4,000 subs.
Go and subscribe to Michael's channel.
Please be right with the score.
It's absolutely free, and if you want to see some passion and see somebody who talks a lot of sense,
doesn't cost a penny.
That's the guy that go and subscribe to. Cheers, right. Anyway, I just want to say a quick thing to Morgan Greer, who was my cameraman. He's obviously in hospital at the moment. He was at an operation the other day. So Morgan, if you're watching me from your hospital bed, get well soon, pal. I know you're not here, but you are in a sense. So I know you're going to get up in a couple of days, but I hope you get well soon, pal. And you'll be back doing what you do best, and that's obviously going in goal, saving them shots, and also being my main man behind the camera. So Morgan, get well soon, pal. Anyway, I'm going to go to the live chat, because I like to keep interacting with the people who make this channel, which is your Joanne Punchins and your H. Cameron Judes, your Paul Lee. Paul Lee says, pray for Ukraine. Yeah, that's another thing as well. I mean, it's so sad what's happening at the moment in Ukraine. We pray for everybody who's affected by, what's happening over there. But hopefully, we can and it'll come to an end. There's no place in the world for wars. Let's just hope this ends. There's all this fighting and bombing and shooting. It just needs to end, and needs to end now. So let's just pray for Ukraine. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Shut up, Liam Michael, says Acacia. Sean, use your hankies. Don't make your nose on your sleeve. I'm getting wrong here. I can't reach them anyway. I'll have to do that later, Joanne. So just for you, I'll do that later, but I can't do it at the minute. Sorry. Score predictions. Acacia says 4-0. Breaking point, Matiti goal tonight. And I'm up to date with all the live the chat and the live chat. Right, anyway, who's coming on? I'll tell you what, because last time you come on, the connection was dodgy, so I'll get you on, so anyway. That's the last time you come in, it was a bit, the connection was, I watched it before. It was terrible, wasn't it? Right on, mate. It's coming in a second. Move it one more other thing. There. Right. Yeah. What's your name again, mate? Sorry, is Andrew, and I just hold the mic up. Yeah. Disappointing result of the weekend. We had chances. Excuse the language for any of the kids watching.
Sure, it's the same person at Oxford.
Andrew, it was a disappointing game because I thought we had the chance to win the game. It ended up 0-0. We stood out the playoffs. What we're going to do tonight to obviously we've got to put the ball on the net. Obviously, but
I think we've got to be more clinical in front of goal. I think on Saturday was just one of those games that the ball just didn't go in the net. I think Alex Neil have sorted out like the defensive side of it. It's just that attack side of it. I think I wouldn't say we're lacking creativity. I thought we created a lot of chances on Saturday. But we just need to be more clinical in front of goal.
I'm saying we can take. I come at that game on Saturday. I was down in the dumps, but look, you've got to sort of think of it and think we've kept 2 games now, 2 clean sheets. It's progress in the defence, and that's what we're being leaking goals left, right, and centre. So look, let's build it up and if we can just be a little bit more clinical tonight. And hopefully we can win the game. We need to win with 10 games to go.
And I'm really glad that Clark and Roberts are starting as well tonight. So that's really good. And obviously, O'Nine's back on the bench. So it's more depth in the squad. But we need to be much better tonight, I think, in my opinion. But hopefully we can score a lot of goals tonight, and hopefully we win tonight. We need to get back in those playoffs positions, don't we?
I think it's going to be a nail-biting end to the season, isn't it, Andrew? To be honest, isn't it? I mean, you're looking over your shoulder. And I mean, there's teams who will be chopping at the bit to get in there. Who's got games in hand? Your Plymouth as well. Bolton, they were playing really well until just recently they lost the game. But all these teams will be trying to finish in that 6th place. It's wide open.
We've just got to be confident between now and the end of the season. I think we've just got to make the most of every single game between now and the end of the season. Try not to worry about other teams, even though it's difficult to. Try not to worry about other teams, but we've just got to be more confident and just try and be better in front of goal. Are you happy with Alex Neil? I mean, I think it was a good appointment. He's a solid appointment. When his methods get across the players, I think it's starting to show now. We're just, you can see we're trying to win that game Saturday. We tried to win, but we just couldn't get the ball in. He's got the experience. He's obviously done very well at Norwich. He got them promoted to the Premier League. He did very well at Preston. I spoke to a lot of Preston fans. They were miles clear of relegation when he got sacked, I think. So he's obviously came in, to a difficult job, because obviously under Lee Johnson, I think we were going backwards. I've got to admit that the football that I saw, like Accrington conceding a stupid late equaliser against Pompey, even though we won, we grinded out, but I still thought the first half an hour was diabolical. Alex needs a good appointment for me. I hope he does really well. I just hope this board backs him, which he needs backed. And with experienced players as well. But he's more experienced in the squad. I
think Jermaine Defoe is on the substitution bench with Luke O'Nien. So Luke O'Nien's back tonight. But Broadhead misses out, so I'm hoping he hasn't get another injury, but maybe he's just resting him for the weekend. Because he could be huge.
It's key having him back. I think it was really key having him back, and he did decent. He made some good runs on Saturday. So it's nice having him back, but I think Alex Neil gave him about 65 minutes on Saturday, so just needs to make sure that he builds up his fitness again.
Right, moving on, Andrew. Your score prediction for tonight and your scorers.
I'm going 3-0 to Sunderland, of course. I'm going Ross Stewart to get one. I'm going to say Jack Clark, because when he's come off the bench, he's been absolutely excellent. And I'm going to say Patrick Roberts to get one as well. So 3-0 Sunderland.
3-0, you heard it here first, so get your money on. Andrew says 3-0, he's pretty good with the score, so there you go. That's a little tip for you. Andrew, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Take care, buddy, Ollie. Thanks, always a pleasure. Right. Just 2 of you want to come in, yeah? Yeah. Right, just come into the camera, because, right, move, right there, stop, right, stop still. Right, I'll passes this mic round. I'll just pass it. Right, what's your name, mate?
Joe.
Ollie.
Right, lads, disappointing the weekend, you know, 0-0. We deserved to win the game, we couldn't put the ball on the net. It was frustrating after me.
I was frustrated, like, it was just played well, I thought.
Which is?
After the Wigan, we had a bit more confidence.
Yeah.
But we just couldn't put the ball in back in net, like.
We couldn't, and that was the issue, wasn't it? I mean, but there's positive to take out of the game. We kept a clean sheet as well.
They're our bogey team and all, to be fair, in this league, so happy you get a point out of them away, like.
What do you think of the game of the weekend, mate?
It was all good, decent football, but
Are you eating gobstoppers?
I made me bonbons. About 50 down there, you know, bargain. Anyway, it was a decent game, but we can't win them all, can we?
We can't win them all, but
no.
Look, going to the game tonight, have you seen the starting 11? Yeah? What do you think of the starting 11, mate?
It's all right. Pritchard's on, like, but
no, he's not.
Is he not on?
He's out for, I think he's going to be out for the season. I'm being totally honest.
No, I'm happy Clark and Roberts are starting, like.
I know, well, let's
Roberts' first start.
Let's see what they're about tonight.
I just can't believe Broadhead got started after an injury and Clark didn't after what he's done off the bench. Like.
I think Broadhead might be a precaution where we just keep him for the Crew game on Saturday. I'm hoping that's the case. Anyway, you know what I mean? It's
we've got a few good hard games coming up, to be fair. Like Rotherham at home, Lincoln away. So.
10 games left, lads. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty now, and we're 7th. I mean, we've got to finish in that top 6. It'll be an absolute disaster if we finish 7th.
It'll be a miracle now if we do finish, I think.
You think?
Because the other team's got game in hands and they're playing well. Like Wickham playing well, Plymouth, Sheffield Wednesday. So
you think we're going to finish outside the playoffs?
No, I think 7th or 6th for me. Like so.
So it's going to be down the wire. Tonight, Fleetwood's a bit of a bogey team, but Joey Barton isn't here anymore, so that's a bonus.
Knob, absolute knob.
excuse the language. But like you see it, Joey Barton's not there anymore. So look at, I think I'm confident for tonight. Are you confident?
I'm confident.
What's your score prediction for tonight?
2-1 Sunderland.
2-1. Who's your scorers?
Who do you reckon?
Matete and Ross Stewart.
Matete against his old club?
Aye.
Are you going to go on with that?
Matete and Ross Stewart. Like.
Right, cheers for your time, lads, alright? Cheers, lads. Enjoy the game. Wrap up, alright? Take care, lads, alright? Take care. Right, anyway, let's have a look. 103 in the live chat. I'll just read some more comments out. Going good, Dave. Joanne's just talking to the people, like she always does. DJ Sizzler is in the house. He says, hi, Joanne, how's it going tonight? Dave Watson is a good friend of mine. He's an absolute gentleman as well. Lovely bloke he is. Can't really speak any more highly of that man. Acacia, Honey95 says, hi, Joe. We're just talking to each other. Put your score predictions in the live chat. I'll try and read them out. Acacia says 4-0 to Sunderland. Acacia, that is positive thinking. I like it. Gordon Seymour, even Sean, looks cold up north. It's absolutely freezing. Me bits, all my bits is cold. Joanna says 105. Well, there's 110 in there. Hit that like button. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And remember, Jamsani is doing a live watch along on his channel. Joel is a great YouTuber, so go after I've done this. Go and watch Joel Jamsani and subscribe to his channel. He's a top lad, top YouTuber. Stephen Hensel says 1-0 to Fleetwood. So he's confident. There's a lot of very confident people in there tonight. DJ Earth says, enjoy tonight, Sean. I certainly will, DJ Earth. Thanks for your comments. Right, let's try and get... Right, now then, Lauren, we'll get you in. Lauren Kenny, Max, what I want, yeah?
Yeah,
Right, just move in. Right, stop there.
Okay.
Right, Lauren, you all right?
Yeah, good, thanks. Are you all right?
Apologies, the wind is interfering with the mics are normally really good, but it should be all right. Lauren, what's your feelings on the game at the weekend? It was disappointing, wasn't it?
Disappointing. We should have took the chances, really. We were the better team throughout, I reckon.
Well, I just couldn't put the ball on it.
Was no idea.
What we're going to do tonight to win the game? And now obviously we've got to score.
Productive in the final third.
Lee Johnson's biggest fan.
Shut up.
See you later. See you later.
Be more productive in the final third, I reckon.
What's it again, Lauren?
Be more productive in the final third.
We've got to be there.
It's
a final ball.
It's awful.
Sorry, I'm going in now.
I'll say you there. This, have you got your phone on? Crap. Will you wait 2 seconds? I need to straight. And anyway, sorry. So moving on. What's your score prediction for tonight, Lauren? Sorry.
2-1.
2-1.
Sunderland.
Who's going to score?
Stuart and Jack Clark.
Stuart and Jack Clark, yeah?
Yeah, Jack Clark's going to.
Do you think end of the season, come April the 30th, Morecambe away, will Sunderland be in that top 6?
It's going to be hard. Need to stop focusing on other clubs.
Yeah.
Focus on what we are doing.
But I think I know a couple of people said that, but it's when other teams have got games in hand, you're looking over your shoulder, you're thinking.
I know, but the thing is, they've got to win those games in hand.
That's true.
Look what happened to us.
That's true. Very true.
Jack Ross.
That's very, very true. Right, thanks for your time, Lauren. All right. Thanks for your time. I'll.
So will you be?
Right. Are you coming on for 2 minutes?
Yeah, I will.
So I need to speak to you. That's all about where to be in that. Right. Anyway, Paul, you all right, Paul?
Yeah, all right, Sean.
I'll just 1:26 minutes. So I think everybody's had enough now. They've all diverted. 0-0 on Saturday. Disappointing.
Who's that?
Disappointing game on there Saturday, Paul.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually watch it, but I was listening to Benno and Nick Bonds.
That wasn't very good. It was. I think we had loads of chances, but just couldn't score. But you look at the team and you think, and tonight I think he went for. It looks like a quite positive lineup, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Clark and Roberts starting. What are you expecting from them two tonight?
I'm just pleased they're starting, to be honest, especially them two. Yeah, fair enough. Friday got 40 minutes.
Yeah.
On Saturday, but I actually think we're actually rushing him back a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very tight up there, very tight.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't very nice looking at the league table on Saturday evening, coming home on the train. I was, you look, you just slipped out. You're thinking on April the 30th, I hope that's up the case. Oh, it'd be an absolute nightmare, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would
be. Not even in the playoff size of this club. Not acceptable.
We need to get back in the playoffs.
Yeah. Are you confident tonight, Paul?
Well, we're Fleetwood on the table.
Yeah, we should be.
Yeah.
Taking care of tonight, shouldn't we? Yeah.
Yep.
Score predictions and scorers.
I'm going to go 2-0 Sunderland, actually.
2-0 Sunderland. Who's going to score?
I'm going to say Clark will get his first goal for Sunderland.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Ross Stewart.
Right. Right, thanks for your time, Paul. Paul, leave your phone on so I can text that message on Twitter, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, cheers, Paul. Anyway, 28 minutes is nearly coming up. All right then. So Lee loves being on the camera, Lee.
Why I look gorgeous on it.
Loves being on the camera, flicking his hair up and all.
Looking awesome.
Are you confident tonight, Lee?
Well, I want to see us win, but I've got a bet with Jordan's for a nice free drink of Prime. So,
what drinks are you going to buy her?
A grape Prime.
A what?
Prime drinks, KSI made and all that. See, I'll never forget a draw, so I'm rooting for a draw for this.
All right. 7th now on the table.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good, does it? But
it doesn't.
10 games to go, 30 points to play for.
Well,
got trying to stay positive, haven't we?
It's down to the players on the game if they're going to perform. Like, you can't judge off that.
Yeah.
Because again, I've just been playing today football, and that's always down to how you perform on the pitch on the day. You can't predict what's going to be like for the next 10 games, whoever will play. Because these teams will want it. The teams there bottom will want to scrap and get out of it. Teams up there with us will want to do it. And teams just around 9th, 10th will want to see us stay in that league.
Yeah.
Because then they'll think that it's like beating Barcelona. It's fun for them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's I mean, it's a bit worrying though. I mean, Alex Neil. I mean, are you happy with Alex Neil? Do you think his methods are starting to come across now on the training pitch? You can think like 2 clean sheets now.
Well, he should have had it when he first came into the club, really, because a manager of his calibre, he should have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, the players are just starting to respond now. You can't go from one manager to another without the little period where you go dry. So that's the only thing what you can think of, really.
Yeah.
Between both managers and players' fitnesses and all that, you can't pinpoint anything else about that.
Right, score prediction tonight and your scores, pal.
Well, I want Sunderland to win 2-0.
That's your heart seeing.
That's my heart seeing.
What's your head seeing?
1-1. Sometimes I get a free drink.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Cheers.
Right, take care. All right. I see Paul looking for him, right? Anyway, I think that's just about. I think that just about wraps it up on SCFC Fans React. It was enjoy the live pretty much show. Put your score predictions in the live chat. I'll try and read them out if I can. 3-1 says Harvey Fisk. 2-0 Daphne Moody. Right there. The lineup looks shocking, says Elliot Alderson. So he's not happy. Tony Crawford going for 3-1 Sunderland. Good stream, Sean. Keep with the good work. Yeah, thanks for that. Cheers, pal. Defoe and net 1 when he comes on. Clark and Defoe 2-0 says Dafford Moody. John Puncher says, Jesus, how's Lee not got a coat on? Yeah, he's hard. He's hard, Lee. 3-0 says Andy Hunter. Enjoy the game. 3-1 says Gordon Seymour. So I think that just about wraps it up. Oh. I do you want to come on? I don't want to miss. Right, just move back a bit. Keep it there, yeah. Right, we get the last person on and then I'll wrap it up. Right, anyway, what's your name, mate?
My name's Ethan.
Ethan?
Aye.
Have you seen the lineup for tonight?
No, I haven't, but apparently it's bad, so...
Did you watch the game the weekend? The 0-0 draw with Charlton at the Valley?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. What do you make of the game?
I mean, we haven't been playing good lately, but I hope we can win today and get good score today. But
doesn't look good. The table is being 7th, just outside of that the playoffs, and that's what we need to be. We need to be in the top 6.
And we haven't been playing this good, but I hope we can get a proper good 3 points today, and then
and build on that. What's your score prediction for tonight, mate?
2-0 Sunderland.
2-0 Sunderland. Who's going to score?
I'm getting 2 goals for Defoe.
2 goals for Defoe?
Aye.
And will Sunderland be in the top 6 from the end of the season?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Oh, well, at least you're honest, mate. Thanks for your time, pal. Take care, buddy. Ta-da.
3 teams that you were seeing was going to be Britain and Sunderland.
Top 3 teams.
We were second place then. And you were saying that we wasn't enough for 3 better teams in Sunderland.
That says, it was Rotherham, Wigan, and MK Dons. That's all we're saying. John, are you coming on, or are you?
No.
Oh, you with the lad? All right, anyway, see you later, pal. Enjoy the game. Right, anyway, sorry about that. Jamie Daramel says, Kildare's only a... can't read that out. Sarah Gold says, 2-1. I think that's just about wraps it up, actually. I went over the 30 minutes, but thanks, Joanne Punch says, thanks for everyone who's watched. Obviously, a massive thank you to Joanne Punch, who doesn't even like football, but she stays in the live chat, and she keeps the bad people, the bad people at bay, the trolls, the abusers who love me, obsessed. Anyway, all right, do you want to come on? Right, just quickly then, because I'm trying to wrap it up now. Right, what's your name, mate?
Charlie Hodgson.
Charlie Hodgson, what's your name, mate?
Mackenzie Chapman.
Mackenzie Chapman, Charlie Hodgson, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, lads, disappointing the weekend, wasn't it, against Charlton 0-0? Did you watch the game?
No.
Didn't watch it, no?
No. I listened to it.
Did you? What do you think of it?
I thought the first half we played all right, and I thought we died a bit in the second.
Yeah. It was 2 points lost rather than a point game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. What did you make of the game on Saturday, mate?
It was all right. We should have won, like.
Move in a second, mate. You just come this way. Right, stop there.
Right.
See the game, mate?
We should have got all 3 points. Disappointing.
It was disappointing, wasn't it?
Yeah, very.
Yeah. What have we got to do tonight? Obviously, we've got Scott tonight, but what we didn't do the weekend?
Got to defend better.
Oh, we've got a clean sheet.
Aye.
So it's 2 clean sheets now. I mean, we can build on that.
Yeah. Should think like 5-0 today though.
You think 5-0? That's your score prediction, yeah?
Yep.
That's ambitious. Yeah, 5-0. You heard it here first. Score prediction?
I want to say 2-0. I want to say Ross Stewart and Jack Clark.
2-0. That's what I was going to say, 2-0. Like, but I don't like seeing score predictions. I'm so superstitious.
I know.
Will Sunderland finish in the top 6 coming at the end of the season?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very mixed views on Sunderland finishing in the top 6. Cheers, lads. Get yourselves in that round. Wrap yourselves up. All right. Take care. All right. Right. See you later. Right. Anyway. Jeez, I'm trying to wrap it up when there's people just coming. Still 100 not in the take that off. 100 not in the group. So that's Joanne punching. I forgot you can do that, you know. I forgot you can put that on the screen. So that's Joanne on the screen. She loves that. that picture as well. Anyway, how's the connection been? I'll just ask you what the connection's been like, first of all. Has it been good? Sue's the first person who can tell us, has it been good, the connection? I haven't checked. I hope it has. I think I couldn't see it buffering at all. So I'm assuming that I've got that sorted. Right. Have a great time tonight. Everybody says, definitely. Joanne Punja says, brilliant. There you go. That's all I need to know. Joanne's always right, as many people know, especially Joanne. she's never wrong. All right, Paul. All right. Oh, you'll not be coming on. Are you coming on? No. All right. Anyway, right, this time I'm definitely going to wrap it up. Gordon Seymour says, connection good. Ian Palmer says, looks freezing. Yes, it looks freezing, but as long as the connection's okay, I couldn't give a beep. Right, so don't forget to watch my fans' reactions tonight. When I get home, I'll edit them, and they should be on about 1 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully I'm celebrating the victory with the fans outside the ground. So thanks to everybody who's tuned in tonight. It's been a good show. It's been decent. For myself, Shaun Middleton, Joanne Punch and Akeisha Cameron Jude, Colin Major, all of the regulars who have been in the live chat, who I will see, Harry95, Sarah Galt, Andy Hunter, Dean SAC. Thanks to all you people who come on the live streams. You are the guys what help me, on the live pre-match shows and things like that. So it's it's much appreciated. It's enough from me blabbing on. So tune in tonight about 1 o'clock to say watch the fans' reactions. Hopefully Sunderland win. So for myself, Shaun Middleton, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye for now. Bye.
Against the Knights.